In 2023, my team and I embarked on an unforgettable road trip from Nairobi, Kenya to Cape Town, South Africa, journeying through 9 countries. Though we had limited time and couldn't explore as deeply as we hoped, that experience left us craving for more. This time, we are back with 6 full weeks to dive deep into 4 incredible countries. Good morning from Windhoek in Namibia. So since we came in, guys, we've not been updating you. We met Vapa, we've been resting for like 2 days, and today is the day when we leave Windhoek. We are here to sign an agreement or a contract so that we can get a 4x4 baki. Yes, a baki. A baki is like a double cab. It's like a double cab with some extension, the camping extension. So that is what has brought us here. We have come to sign the agreement. We've been doing a lot of research. We got options, but this is what we settled for. You guys you need to know that when you are hiring cars, you need to really vet the companies, because there are some companies that they have a lot of clause that they don't disclose in their contracts. There are companies that are a bit slow when you have an emergency. There are companies that can withhold your deposit because there's some deposit that you have to give. You need to issue some insurance. You need to ask as many questions as possible, check for the reviews online and all that. So we are here at, what's the name of the company? It's called Go Rent Namibia. We'll give you a feedback. We'll give you a feedback once we are done with the trip. Like the one, you remember we had a car in South Africa with Avis budget car rentals or something. So we are waiting for, like, they told us that we should wait for like 10 working days so that we can confirm if we'll get our deposit back. So that's just a disclaimer. There's a lot to learn from this entire process, and I hope to make a video about that so that when you come to these places, you can be, at least you can have some idea. So the plan of the day is to get our rental car, to do some shopping and head south towards Keetmanshoop. It's quite some distance, so but we are energetic enough. We are ready. We've been resting for 2 days. We are ready for this trip. So guys, welcome to Namibia, the extensive tour of Namibia, the entire country. We have 12 days, so you will be seeing a lot of things that you did not see before, you have never seen. Even for us, it's going to be our first experience, and we are ready for adventure. So stay tuned. And this is Live Kenya and the team. This is Hadia. Hi. And then Patrick is behind the camera. And we are hoping that Vapa will join us. It's 50-50. She's trying to do some math and get some off days. If she'll join us, it's fine. If she won't, it will still be fine. So guys, Namibia, the extensive tour, or the extensive exploration by Live Kenya. Stay tuned. Managed to get the car. It is a double cab. It's a Hilux, Toyota Hilux, a double cab. They provide you with everything you need for camping. At depending, some places they give it out free of charge. Others they charge you. I'll break that down later, maybe in another video. Just as we go by, I'll keep breaking that down. So right now it's around 3:12. We're supposed to go to Keetmanshoop. I'm not sure if we'll get there, but we need to do, before you even think about that, we need to do some shopping. Our fridge, we even have a fridge and a freezer. Yo. So our fridge is empty. We have very little to use in cooking. We intend to like cook 90% of the time, right? Yes. And camp 90% of the time. In fact, we want it to be 100%, but we're just leaving that 10% just in case. So that is what we are planning on doing. And I know you guys are interested to see how we are going to survive this time in the wilderness. Because most of the time we book Airbnb, we cook in the Airbnb. At times we just buy food. But no, when you're in the wilderness, there's nowhere to buy food. or even if there is somewhere to buy food, you want to economize. It really costs us a lot of money to hire this car, so we have the only way we can equalize that or balance that is just to do the camping and making our own food. And guess what, someone new will be cooking this time. You'll be surprised, but if you know, you know. We have a new chef, you'll see shortly. We even have a cool box there. Hadia is very comfortable behind there.
This is very comfortable. I can start sleeping, but then I need to see a lot.
And then this is Patrick. Yeah. If you're joining us for the first time, this is almost day 32 of our trip. There are many episodes that came before this one. Like, imagine 32 days backwards. You have many episodes to watch. Just catch up. We went to Eswatini, we were in South Africa, we went to Mozambique, we are right now in Namibia. There's a lot to see, so go check out those other videos as you continue watching this one. And there are more videos coming. Just started exploring Namibia. Groove Mall. So guys, we are getting into Groove Mall. I think it's the biggest mall in Windhoek, right?
I think so too. But we're here to see the Rehoboth Mall.
It's one. Let's just say it's one of the biggest malls in Windhoek. We are done with shopping, but it's quite late, so we won't get to Kitmanship. We'll probably stay at Rehoboth. I just know it's a name from the Bible. We've done shopping for everything that we need. Maybe we'll just be adding up. We'll be topping up just a little things here and there. Maybe the fresh stuff. But we believe we've done enough shopping. That's why we've stayed in the supermarket for too long. At least we have everything. Because when you go to the wilderness and you are not prepared, you'll be stranded at some point. So we are going to get a camping site. In the entire trip, we were hoping to just camp every day and cook almost all meals, if not all meals. This is the only meal we bought today. There's some chicken stew here and some mashed potatoes, and that is probably the last meal we are going to buy. I've said that, but I can't even believe it myself. But now let's go to Rehoboth. We are going south from Windhoek. We are going south. Windhoek is the capital city of Namibia. So we are going south towards. Our target was Kitmanship, but we won't get that far today. We'll get that far maybe tomorrow. Today we'll just stay at Rehoboth. Now we are taking advantage of the fact that it's actually 6 p.m. We're taking advantage of the fact that the sun sets quite late, so we have like 1 hour of daylight. 1 hour, 30 minutes of daylight before it gets dark. So this is us cruising. We'll give you a tour of the car. Okay, we'll show you how the car looks, and let me just say a tour of the car later, when probably tomorrow when there is enough light, and maybe a few shopping that we've done here and there. If you've never been to Namibia or you've never seen any video or read about Namibia, Namibia is the home of the oldest desert in the world. Yes, that is Namib Desert. It is also the home, it is partially the home of Kalahari Desert. So there is Kalahari Desert and there is Namibia, and there is Namib Desert. So the rest of the country is mostly semi-arid. That is why you can see this kind of vegetation around, and most of them are like thorny trees and shrubs. It's just an adaptation to the desert and the arid and semi-arid area in this place. So also there are hills, and the mountains are mostly bare. Some of them are rocky, some of them are bare. They don't have much vegetation. So that is why you see the difference in the type of landscape and the vegetation. Namibia is also where one of those places you can go to, it's called a crystal museum. They mine a lot of crystal, quartz and all that. In fact, they have one of the largest quartz in display in the world, one of them. So if you come to Namibia and you manage to go to Swakopmund, you can be able to go to the Crystal Gallery. I was there last year, and I think I'll still go back there. It's just like, to me, it's like a candy shop. You see everything beautiful, you know. It's such a beautiful place. So there's a mountain where they get all those crystals. In fact, there is a particular crystal that is named after Namibia because it's originally from Namibia. So you can go and check out the video I made about Swakopmund last year when I was on the trip from Nairobi to Cape Town. I passed through Namibia on my way back, and I made a video about that, so you can go and check it out. We'll also be going there in the coming days, so just stay tuned. You'll be able to learn one or two things as we are cruising in our new car. So we are still trying to adapt to the new car. It will be our car for the next 12 days, including today. I'm sure by tomorrow we'll have. Actually, when you hire these cars, they usually show you how to use the car, the extra things, the camping gear, how you adapt with all that, what to do when maybe you go on a gravel road or you get an accident and all that. It's like you go back to school, but now with the camping classes additions, they get to show you all that. Down there, there's a strawberry farm. That is a nice surprise. As much as we've not experienced any rainfall since we came to Namibia, that was like for the last 2 days that we've been here, 2 to 3 days, you realize that even the shrubs are green. The vegetation is generally green. So it must have rained maybe a few days before we got here. And also realize that Namibia, the landscape is not like flat. It's not like just a plateau. You see some hills here and there, and the roads so far are good. We are still on the tarmac road, but at some point we'll be going to the gravel roads. But this is still the main road. Called the Western Bypass. Yes, this is still the main highway. It can take you directly to South Africa. we're officially in Rehoboth. You're standing somewhere by the road to just watch the sunset. I know okay, disclaimer is when you're traveling, when you're going to camp, ensure you get your campsite early so that you can set up the camping gear and all that. But we are suckers for sunset, so we just have to enjoy this moment before we go ahead. Sunset for life. We are sunset chasers. Guys, it looks like in Rehoboth they have like some really decent housing plans. You've seen those houses. Since we left Windhoek, that is our first petrol station. So when you are traveling around Namibia, or rather if you're just traveling for long distances, ensure that you check your fuel, and anytime the tank gets to half, just assume it is empty. You have to fill it up, otherwise you can get stranded on these roads. At times you can drive for kilometers, for hundreds of kilometers, without seeing any petrol station. So it's best you just fill it up any chance you get. So this is the second petrol station. We've seen two. This is the second petrol station. They're both Shell.
Yeah.
That is a dry river. It's called Ornab River, and it pours into Ornab Dam. Others call it Ornab Lake, but I believe it is an artificial lake or dam. I don't know which one it is. Some call it dam, some call it lake. We hope to show you guys that the lake tomorrow. So guys, we are at our camping site in Rehoboth. It's called Three Sisters or something. Yes.
This is a wedding venue actually, but she has camping.
Okay, now we are about to set up our camp area, or how do we call it?
Yes, our camping ground.
Yeah, you people, that's our car. I can't wait to show you during the day.
The grass
It needs to be, we need to have enough lighting for us to introduce the car, right?
Yes.
Just look at our camping area. Just how green is this place? We have a table and a chair.
Ground.
It is a wedding.
It's a wedding venue. Our farm, we've seen a lot of poultry.
Ah. So guys, we're setting up our camp. This is a very easy tent to sort. It's within 5 seconds it's open. It's very easy. So we are setting up the tent. We have another one up there, but we won't be using it today because the place is safe and it's green. Ta-da! It's ready. So we'll just fix some pins to fix it on the ground and it's ready. Cheers. We are repacking everything, organizing our shopping, like the dry supplies, the groceries, those that need to be frozen. We have a freezer. Also breakfast items. We are just trying to organize everything. At least our tents are set, the mattresses have enough pressure. So once you're done arranging everything, we carried some takeaway food because we were not sure if we would get a camping area. Play some games, eat, rest, and then early in the morning I will take you around the car so that you can see how our bakkie, it's called bakkie, how the bakkie looks like. It's not our first time camping. We did this before when we were on our Nairobi to Cape Town trip, but we did it for like just a few days. This time when we came to Namibia, we were like, we have to do camping every day if possible. In South Africa, in Eswatini and in Mozambique, we used to stay in lodges, in hotels, in B&Bs. So here it's just camping. We want to feel the Namibian camping experience. Namibia is mostly safe. That is why camping is very easy. They have really organized camping sites. We have Wi-Fi. It's just like an Airbnb, depending on how we look at it. When you're camping, you cannot oversleep because the sunlight will just come out very early. The heat will start hitting your tent. Even if the tent can absorb the heat and can reflect or whatever, but just sleeping in the tent during the day does not make sense. So you'll have to wake up early. So we are counting on that. Stay tuned for very entertaining camping experience in Namibia. We'll give you every detail so that if you want to do such a trip, you know exactly what to do. So cheers to you as you subscribe and like the video. So Adia, what are we having?
We're having Indomie and some chicken stew that we bought from Food Lovers Market.
What is Indomie?
Indomie.
Not everyone understands what Indomie is.
What is Indomie?
Noodles.
Noodles. It's not actually Indomie, it's some other brand, but normally Kenyans,
You just call it
we
Indomie.
call anything Indomie.
So it's chicken
stew, some potato wedges, and noodles. Yummy. We're just dining under the stars, under these lights.
I'm telling you.
So magical. We had really missed this.
Yes, we did. And then we'll be making our coffee later.
Yes.
We are so excited about this whole camping experience. You have no idea. It just has a thrill to it. Once you get used to it, it's so difficult to go to those other kinds of accommodation. Yes, our coffee is brewing. We'll be having coffee and this delicious meal, and the entire Namibia is waiting for us. So stay tuned until the next episode, guys. Bye.